Back in Birima, and much to the amusement of the men, I insist on trying to earn my keep by collecting firewood with the women. Just about all I'm up to. As I gather my 20p's worth of wood, it dawns on me that teenage girls are almost completely missing from the village. I decide to get some parents together to try to find out why. Who within your family has left the village?
Zelia.
A girl, his daughter called Zelia.
How old is she?
12 years.
She's 12 years old?
Yes.
Why did you let her go? Surely you'd want your daughter here with you.
She just took off and went to Kumasi in search of money.
That's a big responsibility on a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, Atuzopa, his sister.
His sister. And how old is she?
15 years.
She's 15 years old.
Yes.
The near collapse of rice farming and desperate poverty have driven the girls to look for work in Kumasi, Ghana's second city. As a father of 2 small children, I find this really upsetting. I mean, it's really, really sad. Really sad. I mean, I can't imagine a 12-year-old having to go away from their family and trying to eke out a living. You know, that's just beyond me. And to think that they don't even know, you know, they don't really know if they're alive or well, to be quite honest, do they? I'm going to go and look for them. I'm going to go and look for all of them, and I'll send them your greetings. I head off to find 4 girls from one small village in a city of over 1 million people. It seems like an impossible task. All I know is that the girls have headed south to Kumasi, a major trade route at the heart of Ghana, to work as Kayayi girls, carriers of goods. There's hardly a family in the north which hasn't lost a daughter to this mass migration. I hitch a ride on one of the hundreds of minibuses that leave Tamale for Kumasi every day, each one of them crammed with girls, hungry, homeless and desperate for work. How old are you?
She's 15.
15 years old. How old are you?
She's 12 years.
12 years old.
11.
11 years old. And about you?
They haven't told them.
Do your parents, they haven't told the parents?
None of them has told them. The suffering here is more than their fear. What they fear doesn't really matter if you compare that to the poverty that they feel at home.
I feel sick. I feel really, really sick. The Birima girls were somewhere out there in a big, frightening city. Would they still be alive? And how on earth would I find them? Hey, down here. It's night time when I arrive in Kumasi in search of the girls from Birima village, who've travelled here to escape the hopeless poverty at home. I'm looking for some girls from Birima. I've been told that all the girls from near Tamale tend to live together in the same slum. I'm looking for girls from Birima.
No, it is not them.
There's a lot of drink and drugs around here, and I'm nervous. I've heard that some Kayayi girls get raped and are physically abused. It smells awful. It smells absolutely awful. You can smell the open sewers, and it's just packed full of young people living and sleeping, you know, in nothing more than bits of wood. Anyway, I'm going to keep looking. Just keep looking.
How did you get them pictures?
These pictures are from their parents.
They're my parents.
They're from their parents. But listen, I've got to go this way. I've got to find them. I know you'll find this hard to believe, but just as I'm about to give up, I can't believe my luck. I find the girls in a wood yard. Birima! From Birima! That's you? No, that's this lady here. That's you. That's you. Tell them that their families say hello. Some men who appear to be the girls' minders start to get a bit edgy, so we move the girls off to see where they're living. Is anybody in there?
Yes, there are others. They don't sleep alone. They sleep with other girls from other villages. And you can hear at the background.
Yeah.
They were warning them not to open the door.
Okay. How do you feel about being here?
No, they don't feel good about it.
The worst thing, the absolute worst, degrading, nasty thing about all of this is it's not adults, it's not people who are trained and skilled and who can look after themselves. It's teenage girls. IMF, World Bank policies leading to teenage girls leaving home to have to hustle money. These policies aren't policies, it's international gangsterism.
It's shameful. The story of my packet of supermarket rice ends here in the awful slums of Kumasi. Next time you buy subsidized American rice, think what it's done to Ghana.